problem, we can see that it's just a rope with a mass of m, right? Is moving in the horizontal direction, okay? And that we're only going to be looking at the forces of the horizontal direction, and that's why in this equation we won't be using weight, okay? Because the only thing for weight that's going to be of concern is going to be the normal force, right? Which is going to be like this, okay? So now that we got that out the way, we're only going to be looking at T1 and T2 and how it affects the mass, right? So in this equation, we have to look at the total force, right? The total force is equal to ma, the acceleration, right? And we see that there's a positive acceleration to the right, although there's two forces acting upon it. The two forces being T1 and T2. So the equation for ma should look like this. Positive T1x minus T2x. And it is positive because the T1 is going in the positive direction, and the A is also going toward the positive direction, and the T2 is negative because the T2 is going in the negative direction. Okay? So now that we got that out the way, positive T1x minus T2x is going to be equal to ma, and that's essentially going to be our answer. But the reason why we could also infer that T1 will be greater is because A is moving in the same direction as T1x. Okay, so yeah. So if we were to plug in numbers, T1 should be greater. And if we were going to work this out further, our final answer is going to be T1 is equal to T2 plus ma.